They call themselves the Nooksack 306, but Nooksack tribal leadership claims the 306 don't belong and shouldn't be reaping the benefits.
This is a fight that escalated last week when the United Nations demanded a halt to what they called forced evictions. In King 5's Facing Race this morning, Sebastian Robertson reports the internal tribal battle is bringing an unprecedented outside intervention.
Some 30 minutes northeast of Bellingham, in a neighborhood cut out of dense forest, you'll find a group of Nooksack people fighting with all they have to keep their namesake and their homes.
That's where we're all going to have to stand up, and we're not moving.
Tribal leadership has disenrolled more than 300 members. They've been kicked out. Inside the home of Norma and Eugene Ulrich, a gathering of the now former Nooksack members that remain in tribal housing.
They've pitted us against each other. It's become an us and them thing.
In 2013, the Tribal Council moved to disenroll the Nooksack 306. They claim that a Canadian ancestor from the 19th century wasn't a legal Nooksack. Therefore, her relatives are eligible to enroll in the tribe. Santana Rabang was a teenager when the process started nearly a decade ago.
But yet they're using the fact that our ancestral name wasn't listed on a colonial document from 1942. That's the main excuse that they're using, that we're not Indigenous.
Gabe Galanda is an Indigenous rights lawyer who's representing the 306.
If the 306 don't belong, there's nobody who is Nooksack who belongs. That's what the powers that be are flirting with.
The powers that be are the Nooksack Tribal Council. At the top, Chairman Ross Klein Sr.
Why would we reward fraud or even consider fraud to be historic?
Klein claims the 306 are members of a Canadian band, or tribe as we say in the U.S., are not Nooksack and sees no middle ground. And these pictures show that Klein is serious. Before the new year, armed tribal police are caught on camera serving eviction notices.
This is home. This is her family, where she was born. And then for them to try to take that away from her, it hurts.
And Sebastian Robertson with that story. Tonight at 11, our Facing Race team digs deeper into this and follows the fight for housing and what's next for the Nooksack 306.